Hello and welcome back to Pig Stadium, site to chase race number 3 of all 3 of our series here on this channel. And today is the NRSL Hooters series first elimination race. The starting grid today looks like this. William Duncan will start alongside Cosmic Nova. Duncan comes into this race 12th in the points, the all-elusive 12th spot to advance the final spot. Chris Louvier will start alongside Time Pollard in row 2. Time Pollard comes into this race in the top half. Chris Louvier will have to race his pants off because he comes in this race 16th. Hiroshi Kazuyoshi, Dylan Young, row 3. Dylan Young also in the bottom 4 entering the race. Sam Young, Matt Balding, row 4, with Ben Neuwirth and Jake Baskinger, row 5. Here's the rest of your starting grid. Alex May comes into this race as the points leader and about the only guy that is not locked into the next round that is fairly safe. 134 points over 13th for May, meaning he'd almost have to finish dead last to have any shot of being knocked out. Preston Plord, Charles Sanford, Sky Commons, Kyle Collins, Max Neuwirth, Time Pollard, Mason Neal, Henry Powers, Kyle Matthews, Mary Shelley, and William Duncan are the top 12.
Drivers, start your engines!
The bottom 4 entering the race: Maxwell Chan, Dylan Young, Stephen Paul III, and Chris Louvier. Only about 30 points or so. It's less than 30 points between Duncan and Chan, so even Duncan's not going to be able to sleep safe today. Or rest easy today. The onboards that we'll carry, the 8 of them: Alex May, Preston Plord, Charles Sanford, Sky Commons, Max Neuwirth, Henry Powers, Kyle Matthews, and Dylan Young, should we need them. Kyle Collins, obviously the only driver who comes into this race locked into the next round with the win last week at Kansas. And the green flag is out. We're underway here from Pig Stadium. Cosmic Nova with the early jump there, going to get out to the lead. Time Pollard to second, and it'll be Dylan Young top 3 as they go down the back straightaway. Now, just like in yesterday's truck race, you may see some cars disappear and reappear towards the back because of re-edited graphics settings, at least until I get comfortable again. Had to defrag my computer. Not fun. Either way, Cosmic Nova leads lap 1. Now Dylan Young wants the top spot. 5 bonus points would be imperative here for the Lowe's Chevy if he can get them. But Jake Baskinger going to try and deny him those points. And looks like will do so unless Dylan Young can get a run off this final corner. Already 3 wide for 3rd. What will become 4 wide here with Kazuyoshi on the inside. And the 42 Nova gets out of it, but they're still now 3 wide. They were 4 wide there for a moment still. Time Pollard in the middle of all this. And battle for the top spot. Jake Baskinger leads the lap. Kazuyoshi wants the lead. Not able to get it at the line. And here comes Mason Neal and Sky Commons on the inside line. Sky Commons going to get the lead here off turn 4, and he will lead the lap. 5 bonus points for the 33 of Sky Commons. Came to the race 4th in points, but nowhere close to being safe. 4 wide, Mason Neal. A little bit of contact, and around goes the 84. This could be big. I think we just got away with one. 3-car crash, but it does include a chaser. And now do we stack up? And if so, how badly? I've edited punching distance hoping that will solve them plowing. Field most likely going to pit here under the caution. They plowed still. That wasn't as bad though as what has been previous, so sorry to those who just got involved. Charles Sanford with heavy front end damage. Whoa, Matt Dixon! Came in like a bat out of hell on that one. Also have to watch out on pit lane. Henry Powers scored the race leader. Have to look out here because people might end up getting hit on pit lane when people are exiting. 4 tires to call for the 90. Still going to be people just getting to their pits as the 90's coming out. 33 is actually going to beat him. And nearly contact between chasers. A lot of near misses there. Oh, that was so close. But race leader off pit lane is going to be the 42 Cosmic Nova. Let's take a look back at what happened. And we're back looking at Jay Stella here. Only 4 wide, which was something that was very maintainable yesterday. Stella's going to try and get... Well, oh, it's contact from the 4. So Max Newart gets into the 19, actually. Just barely caught that. Matt Dixon's going to get involved. Sky Commons. A near miss by the 98. Great job missing that by Jessica Shelton there. There's Ben Newart getting involved. And they're going to slide up. Who's going to be the one? Oh, it's Stella who slides right up in front of the 38. Matt Duncan with a near miss as well. And a tough break for Kyle Matthews. That could be his chase over, in all honesty. Only had about 12-point advantage over Duncan. He's going to need some luck here to probably stay, or to move on in round 2. Unfortunate break, but Kyle Matthews might be done. Well, let's go back to the green flag, though. And we are back, field working lap number 10 here under the caution. We'll get the restart on lap 11. Cosmic Nova is the leader. He won the race off pit lane. Time Pollard second. Hiroshi Kazuyoshi is third with some right side damage, most likely from pit lane when he merged out. Mary Shelley fourth. Johnny Gardner fifth. Jordan Davis is sixth. I'm sorry. Sky Commons 7th, Henry Powers 8th, Stephen Pollard 3rd, 9th, and Kyle Collins 10th. Only 3 drivers are out of the race after that incident. They are Kyle Matthews, Charles Saintford, and Jay Stella. So a little bit good news for the 38, but the problem for Matthews is Saintford came into this race higher in points. So really the 38 falling out is actually helping the 9 more than it's helping the 38. Or the 9 falling out helping the 38. So we'll have to see. Charles Saintford came to this race 3rd in the points with 5,285 at this point. We'll have to see what happens. Green flag's back out. We're underway once again. And what's the damage going to be like? And is it going to be a hindrance for the 0? That is a lot of right side damage there. Henry Powers to the pits. Possible penalty for the 90. And that looked quick coming in. Let's see how that goes. Time Pollard, though, to the top spot right now as he takes the lead from Cosmic Nova. Johnny Gardner now trying to get around the 0. Here comes Sky Commons as well. And Mary Shelley looking for a way around the 0 Race Girl Chevrolet of Hiroshi Kazuyoshi. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. Jordan Davis wants the top spot in that top flight Dodge. He's going to get it too. Here comes Johnny Gardner for second, and Sky Commons wants to be the top running chaser right now. Dollar General Chevrolet to third. Now it's going to be looking for second as Johnny Gardner to the lead. The 90 did serve his penalty and got back out in front of the leaders, it looks like, but not by much. He's literally just in front of them. And new leader will be the 33. He does lead the lap. So 5 points to Sky Commons. And I cannot believe my eyes. Here comes Sam Young up to the front. Into the top 5 for the 06. And actually going to look for the lead. It's a miracle. Christmas miracles here at Pig Stadium. Problems for Mason Neal. The 39 has blown up. More dramas for chasers. As Sam Young to the lead. A tough break for the 39 of Mason Neal. Especially because up front is one of the guys who was in the bottom four. The piston goes out on the 39. But Stephen Paul III, who's 15th in the chase grid coming in, not a must-win, only about 30 points out, is running in the second position now as the field will put the 90 of Henry Powers down a lap. Five bonus points to the 57 now. Can Mary Shelley join the list of people to get a bonus point today? Looks like maybe. Unless Jordan Davis has something to say about it. Which he won't. So, at the line, Mary Shelley will add her name to the list of chasers to get 5 bonus points today. And Jordan Davis will go back to the top spot. This short track certainly behaving like a super speedway today as Matt Duncan is out the pace. Maxwell Chan with no hood. Alex May's back here. And you see how far the zero has fallen now. Dylan Young's back here, 19th place with a little bit of a dent on his hood. Still surviving though, which is basically what he'll need to do right now, the way some of these chases are falling. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is nearly 5 wide here. Johnny Gardner, Matt Balding, Mary Shelley, contact, and around goes the 11 and the 7. And up and over goes the 98. And big time plows. Mary Shelley's day's done, I think. I don't know if there's anything I could have done about the braking on that. Dang. 3 wide to the line. Cosmic Nova will lead. Oh, God! Oh, that could have been bad. I was trying to figure out why some people were checking up like they did. So Cosmic Nova now leads. And let's take a look back at what happened. And we're back. We're going to take a look at this a little bit overhead. 18 bounces off the 7 there into the 11. And you see him spin. And the problem is, when the caution comes out right there, you get these guys. William Duncan runs into the back of the 06. Jessica Shelton, I think, would have missed this had it not been for the 6 running into the 06. And then when you get the people coming to the caution, they're not going to be able to slow up in time. And up and over the 98 goes. The 88 goes for a flip. Alex May gets into it as well. Eric Powers in there. Who hits the 23? Is this going to be Bruno behind him here that hits him? I mean, these guys are going to be these guys are trying their best at this point, but some people aren't going to slow up as much as others. Yeah, just a stack up. Oh my God. A big time wreck here. You see Alex May in it. Like I said, he was fairly safe to start the day. Sam Young, what can't go wrong for him? Looked like he was having a good run. He's not going to get the finish he deserves. Let's go ahead and take 1 or 2 onboards here and then get back to the restart. On board, Mary Shelley. And finally on board, Dylan Young. And we are back. Drivers out of the race after that last incident. Seth Cole, Card Pollard, Mason Powers, Jessica Shelton, Mary Shelley becomes the fourth chaser out of the race today. Sam Young, Eric Powers, Marcus Bruno, Jonathan Zorline, and Ben Newworth. It was good news for the 90 because he now gets some free spots there. Cosmic Nova is the leader. Preston Plord second. Jeff James third. Zach Kreller fourth. Jordan Davis 5th, Kyle Collins 6th, Chris Louvier 7th, Johnny Gardner 8th, and Matt Balding 9th with Stephen Paul III in 10th. And as you can see with the 90, there are 28 cars running, 27 of them on the lead lap, the final of which being the 60 of Maxwell Chan, who might have just bought himself a spot into the next round with the way that the carnage has been today. Green flag back out. We're underway once again. 12 laps to go from Pig Stadium. Matt Balding severely off the pace with all the damage on his car now after that last incident. They didn't come down and try and fix it. And you see the consequences of this. Big gap between him and Gardner. And now Pollard will finally make the move on him, and that will help alleviate some of this, as Balding will now get dispatched to the part of the field where he belongs. Preston Plord to the top spot though, 5 bonus points to the 16 now, as basically almost every chaser that is running still has gotten points for leading a lap. Jeff James now to the top spot, Kazuyoshi on the pit lane, and just showing you the back of the field to show you who's running where right now in what has been another carnage-filled race. Let's double check. We'll make sure that the zero doesn't plow someone upon merging. So at this point, who knows what might happen. Looks like he'll be just fine. That's another spot for the 90 though, as the zero goes 1 lap down. Hey, it's 3 points though if you are the driver, if you are Henry Powers, so it's welcomed. As Chris Louvier goes for the top spot, Kyle Collins, not that he needed it, led a lap, got 5 bonus points. And with what will be 8 to go at the line, Chris Louvier picks up 5 bonus points. And he's got his teammate behind him, Cosmic Nova. Johnny Gardner just looking for some momentum, trying to go into next year. And trying to give this 18 team as many good runs as possible. Almost contact there between Kreller and James, as Preston Plord starts to kind of fall off the back end of this a little bit. I don't think he has damage. If he does fall off of this, this becomes an 8-car lead pack, 7 of which fighting for the win. As Jeff James back to the top spot. Nope, Plord's still in this pack still. He's right there. Just got caught up on the outside, it looks like. Also going to be catching him is Stephen Paul III, Max Newworth, William Duncan, who was spinning at one point in this race, and Time Pollard. A little bit of contact there between the 90 and the 64. 90 not even battling for the win here, just battling to get some points in case people fall a lap down, really. Or trying to fight to get back on the lead lap, one or the other. But even then, that wasn't a battle to get back on the lead lap. Although Kyle Collins back to the lead, how hard will he fight to keep the 90 a lap down? Well, looks like the answer to that is not very hard, because there goes Henry Powers back to the tail end of the lead lap, and Preston Plord to the race lead. 3 to go from Pig Stadium. Preston Plord led that lap. When will Chris Louvier make the move? And how deceitful will his teammate be right there in third? Here comes Louvier for the lead. Matt Balding makes a pit stop. Jake Bassinger to the pit lane as well. And will they catch the 23? Louvier to the lead. Here comes his teammate Nova. How important this is for the 41. And here comes his teammate to the inside for the top spot as they'll take the white flag this time by. White flag for Nova. Here comes James. Spoiler City, here we come. It's going to be a non-chaser going to Victor Lane. Will it be James or will it be Gardner? James tries to defend that inside line, and he's going to do so successfully. Gardner going to get to the inside, but it's not enough. Jeff James wins at Pig Stadium. And Louvier will come home 5th. Race standings still not official. Only going to be 18 cars on the lead lap. Nope, only 17 actually. So Dylan Young made a late pit stop. Top 10 here today: Jeff James, Johnny Gardner, Zach Kreller, Cosmic Nova, Chris Louvier, Preston Plord, Stephen Paul III, Jordan Davis, Max Newworth, and Kyle Collins. The only other lead lap finishers: Time Pollard, Sky Commons, William Duncan, Brandon Patterson, Dylan Thoreau, Maxwell Chan, and Matt Duncan. Another wreck-filled day. Same number of finishers today as we had yesterday in the truck race. Hopefully not a sign of things to come for the Cup race, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'd like to thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Coming next is the point standings to show you who are the 12 drivers who will fight out in round number 2. And I'll see you next time.